Hello everyone and welcome back to your weekly Astro Forecast. So what's very important to do is to watch the first video that I loaded earlier for the general energy forecast that's applicable to all of us. Now you can click on your own star sign below to get your personal interpretation of this week's energy. Okay, so let's start off with Aries. Our Aries friends, what guidance is here for Aries, please, for this week? Aries. Aries. Okay, we have truth be told. So this ties in with the whole being authentic, being yourself, being real. And what I'm hearing for you guys this week is no people pleasing. Okay, no saying yes when you mean no and saying no when you mean yes. Speak your truth. Okay, be real. Then we have Treasure Island. So this week looks quite good for you guys on the money front. So, but then again, that also ties in with when you're real and honest with yourself and real honest with others and know your worth and command your worth, you get rewarded financially, right? Believe it or not, because the energy of authenticity ties in with currency, as in money. So being true to yourself, true to your worth, gets you value, right? And then we have Poised. Isn't that beautiful? That fairy is like jumping up for joy and she's launching forward, she's ready to go. So this means this week you guys are ready. You are so ready to be yourselves, to claim your worth. Go for it. Awesome week for you guys, Aries. Okay, let's see what guidance is here now for Taurus. Let me try not to drop all the cards all over the floor. Taurus, let's see. That one, and that one. So for Taurus, we have chop wood. So what this card basically means is it's time to get down to work. It's time to get on with what's in front of you. What I'm hearing Spirit say is even if you guys can't quite see the bigger picture yet, just because you can't see where you're meant to be yet, you're not there yet, just for today, do what's in front of you. Do the mundane, chop wood, carry water, and when you look again, you're at your destination. So this card means get on with the little things, one thing at a time. And then we have time to go. So this lady is moving forwards and she's moving away from what doesn't serve her and moving on to something better. But where she's going to is a little bit unknown. The journey ahead is, as you can see there, it's not very clear. That's why Spirit is saying, even though you're not sure where you're going, chop wood, carry water, do what's in front of you, baby steps. As you go on your journey forward this week, you've got time. There's no need to rush. That's what the TikTok card is all about. No need to rush. Go slowly, chop wood, carry water. You're getting there. Be grounded in your approach, right? So don't get too caught up in the mundane though. Don't get too sidetracked by too much detail. Do what's in front of you. Even though you're not sure where you're going, you're getting there and you've got time. Be patient. I'm also hearing don't let people pressurize you this week. If people are pressurizing you, it means they're being selfish, right? Do what's right for you, Taurus. Okay, that's Taurus. Now, what is here for our Gemini peeps? What guidance is here for our sparkly Geminis? Gemini, that one and that one. Okay, so for Gemini, we have milk and honey. So this card speaks about abundance. It speaks about enough for everyone. So if you're feeling triggered financially this week, Spirit is saying have faith because you guys have been putting in the work. You've been doing the things. It's now time to start getting some reward. Okay. And then this card says why. So what this card means is know your why. Why do you do what you do every day? Why do you put in all this effort? Know your why, because when you know why you're motivated to do something, it's easier to do it and it's easier to get the milk and the honey, right? Then the next one says thinker. No overthinking this week, Gemini. Just do. I'm hearing just get on with it. Just do what's in front of you. Don't overthink it, but know the why. Know your why of why you're doing what you're doing so that your motivation is always there. When you're motivated, then you have the energy to do what gets done, and then you get your milk and honey. Okay, so practical week for you guys. Get out of your heads and into your bodies this week. Nice. Okay, that's Gemini. Right, let's see what is here for our Cancerian friends. What guidance is here for Cancer? This one, and this one. So for Cancer, we have truth be told. So this is about speaking your truth, being authentic in all ways. And I'm hearing, especially with your relationships, don't be afraid to say what's on your mind and to communicate what it is that you really want or need. Speak up, speak your truth. Don't hold it in. The next card says between worlds. So if you look at this flamingo, she's coming out of the dark and she's stepping into the light, but she's not quite there yet. She's in between. So if this week you find yourself feeling a little bit in between, please know that you're emerging. You're coming out of the dark. You're coming into the light. You're revealing who you really are. You're speaking your truth. Be kind to yourself. And tick-tock means there's no need to rush. You have time. Okay, no need to rush. You have time. Take your time. Okay, Cancer. Let's have a look at Leo. What guidance is here for our sparkly Leos? We have this one, and this one, and this one. So for Leo, we have Thinker. So with this card for this week, Leo, I'm hearing pay attention to your ideas. Pay attention to those nagging, repetitive thoughts and ideas, because it's time to put them in action. We often get answers to our prayers through ideas, right? The message there also is not to overthink anything this week. Just get on with it and just do it. Don't overthink it, just do it. Just show up, I'm hearing. Show up and the universe will take care of the rest. Ha! Come to the edge. So this week it's time to just step up. It's time to say, okay, I'm done overthinking this. I'm just going to get on with it now and do it. I don't know how it's going to work out. I don't know how it's going to be, but I'm coming to the edge. I'm going to take the leap and I'm just going to do it. Okay. And then Treasure Island. You can't make this up. So this card speaks about reward for effort. So getting out of your head, putting your ideas into action this week will get you the treasure you seek. So this seems like it's a week to get on with it. No procrastinating, Leos. Okay. Now, what guidance is here for Virgo for this week? Guidance is here for Virgo. We have fork in the road. So it seems like a lot of this decision-making energy really applies to you guys this week, Virgo. So this week you want to make some choices. And again, the best way to make choices, put the choice in your heart and feel it out. If it fits, if it feels good, if it resonates, that's the right choice. The opposite is also true. Let your heart be the barometer here when making your decisions this week. Okay? And I'm also hearing Spirit say there is no wrong choice unless it feels wrong. Then it's obviously the wrong choice. Then we have Imagine. So here Spirit is encouraging you guys to really use your imagination here. Really co-create with Spirit this week. Really imagine your ideal scenario. We all know the Virgos among us are, I'm a Virgo rising, so this is, I can relate. Virgo people like to overthink and overanalyze and possibly even think of the worst possible case scenario as a way of being realistic. But Spirit is saying that way of thinking is not a good idea right now, lest we manifest what we focus on, which could be negative. So let us get into the positive thinking here. Let's imagine best case scenario once we've made that decision. What's the best case? Focus there. Okay. And then we have Yin. Be open to receiving. Virgo people are givers and doers. It's what we do, right? So here you're making your decision. Focus on best case scenario. Co-create with Spirit. And then take a step back and be open to receiving. Don't micromanage the universe this week, Virgo. Okay, let's have a look at Libra. What guidance is here for our Libra friends? Libra. These two are coming out together. And that one. Okay, so for Libra, we have soulmates. So this card talks about your relationships and possibly meeting new people that are going to be instrumental. It's not limited to a romantic relationship. This could even be a business partnership. So just be open to people that cross your path this week as they're going to be instrumental to you in some way or form. Keep an open mind, I'm hearing. Spirit is saying, be careful of not giving a person a chance when you meet them, okay? Time for a nap. This card means you guys might be feeling like you need a bit of a rest this week, like you're a bit lethargic, a bit tired, a bit weather worn. Take it easy this week. Listen to your body this week. Give yourselves more rest, okay? And then we have not for you. So this is about really letting go of what is no longer working. This falls in with the whole clean house, taking inventory on the inside. What just doesn't feel right anymore? It's time to say no to that, okay? Because then as we say no to what doesn't work for us or what doesn't serve us, we make space for what will, okay? Okay, now let us have a look and see what guidance is here for our Scorpio friends. Scorpio, let's see. Scorpio, we have imagine. So this is about using your creative thought processes this week. It's time to start plotting and planning what it is that you're wanting to bring into your experience now, and lose yourself in imagination. You know, when you were a kid and you'd lose yourself in imagining what you wanted in your life. You don't overthink it, you just imagine it like anything's possible. Yeah, Spirit is saying again, anything is possible. So imagine what you want to create and act on the ideas that you get. Okay, because you're ready. This card says poised. This little fairy she's good to go. So this means you are ready for whatever it is that you're wanting to experience next. Imagine the best case scenario for yourself and it'll manifest. And then all that glitters makes us question, and maybe there's some things in your life that you thought you wanted. Maybe there were certain goals that you thought you wanted to achieve or to have or to make manifest. And now you're second guessing. And Spirit is saying the reason you're second guessing is because you've changed, right? In other words, maybe 2 years ago you desperately wanted a Toyota, and now you're thinking, well, maybe now I want a Merc instead. And that's okay. Don't second guess it. You are ready for all that is good and new. So if things are changing, if your goals are changing, that's okay, right? Go with it. Okay, what guidance is here now for our Capricorn friends? Capricorn. Let's see, Capricorn, we have milk and honey. This is always music to a Capricorn's ears. Because you guys are the workers. You guys are the worker bees of the zodiac. So please know this card comes as a result of all the hard work that you've been putting in, and also celebrating your resourcefulness, because Capricorns are survivors. They're hustlers. They survive. They make a plan, right? So Spirit is saying, trust in your ability this week to create all that you need. Even though, as in the energy forecast, we were talking about becoming resilient in a desert. Okay, you guys are never mind resilient in a desert. You bloody having milk and honey in the desert. So celebrate your ability to do this. Okay, it's a talent, it's a gift. Then this card says orphaned. So this card might leave you the energy this week might leave you feeling a little bit alone, right? However, in this lies a gift. In this lies an enormous gift. When we feel abandoned or orphaned, we learn independence. Right? So just be very kind to yourselves this week. Celebrate the fact that you guys are resilient and that you are resourceful and you can bloody make miracles in a desert. Okay? Yes, it's going to feel tough sometimes. You guys might really feel it this week. Okay? But just know that what the reward for this is independence, resourcefulness, and having the ability to really make miracles. You guys are amazing. Then we have chop wood. So this card here talks about getting on with what's in front of you. Chop wood, carry water, as the saying goes. So even though if you do find yourself feeling a little bit iffy and feeling a little bit alone and like there's nobody to back you up, break it down, or in other words, break down everything you have to do, your duties, your responsibilities. Break them down into small biteable portions. Chop wood, carry water, and get on with it, right? Just don't put yourself too far ahead in the future, if that makes sense. Don't worry about next week, next month, next year. Do what's in front of you today, right? Even if you just chop wood, carry water for today, you'll see some nice results. Okay, that's Capricorn. Okay, what guidance is here now for our Aquarian friends? Aquarius. Let's see. Aquarius, we have fork in the road. So the decision making this week applies to you guys too. So here you're going to be faced with some choices and decisions. And what I'm hearing here for you guys is you need to make the choices and decisions that feel right for you. You've got to think of yourself here. Don't think about how your choice and decision will affect this one and this one and this one, and whether it's good or right for this one or this one. Do what's good for you, because when you make decisions that are supportive of you and your life purpose and why you're here, by accident, then it's good for other people as well. Okay. Then we have message in a bottle. So there's some good news coming to you guys this week. And that could be a positive affirmation, a positive result of the decision that you're making. Okay. Then we have time for a nap. Yeah, you guys are exhausted. So take some time for you. Take good care of yourself. Listen to your body. Listen to your internal processes. If you're tired, take a nap. Take a break. Take a rest from all the busy, because you guys' minds have been so busy. Take a nap. Take a break. Okay. All right. What guidance is here now for Pisces? Our Pisces friends. Pisces. We have a change in the wind. So this week, Pisces, it looks like you guys are going to be going through some changes. Okay. But through your changes, you learn resilience. So in other words, if you guys find yourselves in a desert at the moment, or you feel like life has been a bit of a desert, trust that you can adapt. You can get used to the change, and you can even make miracles in that desert, like we saw in the energy forecast earlier, where those people were in a desert, but they made a huge big fat party out of it. So this is also you guys learning to be adaptable to the changes. Okay. Then we have not for you. So this is about making choices that are good for you this week. Whatever is just not resonating, if it doesn't fit you, if it doesn't feel right, your answer must be no, okay? Or at least not right now. Boundaries, I'm hearing. Boundaries are important for you guys this week. Don't try and be everything to everyone, I'm hearing, okay? And the last one says, all that glitters. Now this card talks about a change in priorities. In other words, what you thought you might have wanted before, what you thought that goal was before, you thought maybe there was a good goal, or you thought it was good, and now you're going, don't know anymore. And the reason that that's exactly why your priorities are changing, you see. So as you're changing, your wants, needs, and desires will change too. So don't be surprised if what you thought you wanted, you now no longer want, and that's okay. But above all else this week, Pisces, prioritize yourself, put yourself first, boundaries, and acknowledge your resilience in these changing times. So there you go. I hope that helps. Have yourselves an amazing, happy week ahead. Take care and keep well. Lots of love. Bye.